And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the small forward spot.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here is Murray. To the paint. Jokic kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Doncic outside.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul.
Jokic finds Murray. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Martin from outside. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He's very aware of the versatility of Nikola Jokic. Coach said he's always been a great passer. Now he's a knockdown face-up shooter. He can score over either shoulder in the paint. Seems like they've got their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Murray. Denver passing it around. Jokic passes to Porter. Right side, Gordon. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Murray to the inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dry. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Here's Doncic. Denver grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Jokic. And a wide-open look for Porter. Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. A three ball. Lets it go with a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Now here's Powell. Doncic looking it over. Dallas again missing. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside for Murray. Over to the left wing. Jokic, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And finished off by Porter.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Barton against Brunson. Kicks to Powell. Doncic outside and stolen by Barton. Wide open look here for Murray. Another three for Denver.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, Finney-Smith, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. That one falls.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray outside. Barton outside. Launches a three, and that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith in at the foursome. Now Murray. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Murray kicks to Jokic. Nice move. And it's good on the way in.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Mavericks trail by 11. Clark's so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now the pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell finds Brunson. Leaner from distance. And they get it back. The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Murray outside. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Murray, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And Doncic, here we go. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Murray, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Doncic, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of power.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Driving inside. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic. The Nuggets leading by 8. Barton dishes to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. He's tightly guarded. Here's Murray up on top. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thank you, David, for that interview. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Monte Morris. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Pass to Forbes. Morris inside. Dinwiddie covering. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 8. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Passes it to Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Goes up on the wing. Green up on top. Guarded by Green. Clock at 6. It's Hardaway with the drive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morris looking over the floor. Cousins, the pass to Forbes. Cousins with it. Now Green defending. Green against Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Down low. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets leading by 4. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Morris dishes to Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
Dinwiddie against Morris. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Cousins. And now the Nuggets, fast break. And here's Forbes from the arc. No good, shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Morris against Hardaway. Back to Bertans. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. Driving in. Astonaghi. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Hardaway. Cousins with a screen on Hardaway. Pocket 4. It's stolen by Bertans. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Bertans. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And Murray, here we go.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Marjanovic with a screen for Hardaway. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 10. Barton kicks to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
Dinwiddie attacking. Banked in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Well, through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball, and the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Martin kicks to Jokic, and the pass to Murray. Back to Jokic, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic with it. Pass to Brunson. Six to shoot. Back to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Murray against Doncic. Barton kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Porter double team. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Doncic. To tie it up. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
That's tipped. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Barton against Brunson. Passes it to Doncic. Here's the three.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Gordon, the pass to Barton. Cans it from downtown. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
A shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic dishes to Bullock. to Doncic. Misses the three. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 7. And they double up Doncic. Powell kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Gordon finds Murray. From deep. Offline. So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
The Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Brunson with it. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Outside Brunson. Powell, a screen on Booker. Back to Doncic. Brunson passes to Doncic. Gets the three to fall.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball. Ready on the catch.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. He's been at this for a long, long time.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Paul passes to Booker. Launches a three. Now pulls it in. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against Booker. Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Doncic has got 8.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Booker. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Count that one.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Doncic outside. Shoots over Booker. And that one hits the back iron.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got his second basket.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Doncic finds Brunson. Doncic against Booker. Again, Doncic missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
So it's the Mavericks now, coming off a Suns make. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Brunson. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Here's Paul, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Ayton. Brunson against Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker on the tape. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And he's always been a coach on the floor.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. On the wing, Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Crowder with a steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Doncic against Bridges. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can beat the league.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Fires at the elbow, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Suns lead by 2. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Doncic against Paul. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Brunson against Crowder. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. Crowder outside. Bridges left side. Powell against Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. All sorts of time. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Paul passes to Booker. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Bridges.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Takes a 3. Here's Doncic. Again, Dallas.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Up top, Booker. Brunson defending. Call for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Here's Bullock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Suns trailing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker finds Bridges. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Stolen by Ayton. From downtown. Powell pulls it in. Outside, Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, what a performance. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for the Suns. Torrey Craig out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, they're shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient.
Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
Now here's Dinwiddie. That's tipped. Right side Johnson. Pass to Craig. And he lobs it up top. And McGee with the stuff.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. McGee with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Shamet. And the 3 off target. A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Oh, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
Green with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Hardaway. And Craig pulls it down.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Back to Hardaway. Bertans with a screen on Craig. For 3, Hardaway. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Green. Here we go. Bertans for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bertans has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, to be a sweet shooting big like Davis Bertans, this guy is deadly from deep.
Pass to Shamet. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now, here's Green. Dinwiddie outside. Outside, Green. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And McGee McGee with the stuff.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Dinwiddie on the attack. Oh, McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. To the paint. McGee with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Floats one up. Here's Payne. From deep, Johnson. Hardaway grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The shot by Bertans, no good. Phoenix has gotten only one three-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Pass to Johnson. Bertans against McGee. The Mavericks pull it in. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Dinwiddie against Craig. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he gets it back. It's Shamet on the wing. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Green. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Green.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Payne. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Suns lead by 3.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead. They're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. An open look for him. And perfection right through the net.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Paul against Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. It's Bullock on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. Now Paul. Crowder outside. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. Outside Booker. Powell with a steal. Doncic on the wing. Off target from outside. And the Suns with possession. Puts the move on. Some solid defense from Brunson. Mavericks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from Powell. Doncic has got 24.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Brunson. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
big moment. Nice delivery.
Doncic outside. Here he goes. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Bridges. There's the three. Powell finds Doncic. Off the mark there with a three.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball. He's such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Ball against Brunson. Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Ball passes to Aiden. Now here's Booker. Driving inside. Down low. Lets the three fly. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. The three. Crowder grabs the miss. Brunson against Bridges. Outside Booker. Aiden against Powell. Now here's Aiden. Defense is right there. Tries the spin move. Here's a three from Paul. No luck on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
Doncic hits them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
And the Suns with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Ball passes to Booker. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker on the take. Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy...
Is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Doncic.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Mitchell outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Inside, here's Brunson, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And he gets it back. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And that one's on target from the wing. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's giving up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. And it's off from 3-point range. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Doncic against Mitchell. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 11.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the middle. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Mavericks leading by 3. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. From deep. That one misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Misses the layup. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Finney Smith has it to go.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
To the paint, Doncic with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell against Doncic. For Mitchell, that one off the back iron and out. Jazz trail by 6. To the inside. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. No good, unable to end this run.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Doncic outside. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He went on an aerial. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith into the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Doncic looking it over. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Gobert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Okay, big man with muscles coming through. Gobert is hard to stop when he's looking to score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
For the 3, it's deflected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Here's Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Mitchell missing. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. For 3, Bullock off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And Doncic, here we go. Powell with a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Mitchell outside. And the Jazz, another three. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
34 seconds left in the first half. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Brunson. No good on the triple. To the paint. Stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. And here's Bullock from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the... Thank you, David. We'll be back at...
29.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. Here's Clarkson. And he drives in. That shot off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Green kicks to Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 6. Hernan Gomez finds Pascal. Dunk by Pascal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Lock at 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Gay outside. Great D that time from Green. Mavericks leading by 4. Inside. And it's Green with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
All right, rookies come out in court. Get on in the lab for your
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dinwiddie outside. Bertans against Hernan Gomez. Ertzenes, the pass to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Knocks it loose. The pass to Pascal. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Gay against Hardaway. A minute 50 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. And here's Green outside. The rebound by the Jazz. And here's Clarkson. On the wing, Green. The three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The drive by Clarkson. Gay with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Hardaway. Now the feed to Dinwiddie. Gay with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Carries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 5.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Bertans. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. For the Jazz. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. There's the drive. And yes, it's good. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Doncic passes to Brunson. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Doncic. Dallas again missing. The drive by Mitchell. They get it again. Gobert. The Jazz have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
And a deep three from Doncic. The long distance three is good. He's got 25. With 1 on the clock, that's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Utah leading. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
The three for Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Brunson scanning the floor. The three for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Bullock, and they recover it. Conley against Brunson. Here's Bogdanovich. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Conley against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Looking to end the run. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Over Conley. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Doncic way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Conley. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Doncic. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brunson up top. Covered by Conley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is. A lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Good momentum. 14 straight points. On the wing, Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Utah.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Takes it inside. Powell, that's good.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Conley against Doncic. Conley's shot is off. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot's good from Brunson.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Brunson. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bullock. Out in his own on the break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Triple from the wing.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in a 2-guard.
And there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. And it's the Nuggets ball. Murray passes to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic is doubled. The kick out to Brunson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Murray. To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Doncic, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Jokic. Knocked away. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
On the wing, Barton. Back to Murray. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brunson. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Back to Barton. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
Powell left side. And stolen by Jokic. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Finney-Smith to the left wing. Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Hits a three-pointer.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And here's Brunson from the arc. To the left side wing. Jacks up a 3. No good. Denver's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic against Murray. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Both free throws good from Gordon. Here's Doncic. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Dallas again missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now here's Porter. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a really deep three that time. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Porter, the pass to Barton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere.
Please welcome your Giving Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Right side, Porter. Back to Murray. Fires it. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
For 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
To the inside. Finney-Smith. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter can be so dynamic when he's on the move and driving to the rim.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Murray's shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Jokic against Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 11.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And stolen by Brunson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Doncic against Murray. Fires the 3.
They're struggling to replicate the success they had from range in the first quarter.
And he makes it on the layup. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Gordon finds Barton. Now here's Jokic. On the wing, Barton. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Takes it inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Outside Brunson. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, VA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Down low. Outside for Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And it's an 11-point Denver lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Barton against Brunson. Finney Smith up top. Brunson passes to Doncic to halt the run. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 14 points.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Jokic the screen. Right wing. And the dunk by Jokic.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, VA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And here's Barton outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for Dallas. Green out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Denver has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Morris outside. Pass to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Green. Rebounded by Green. The Nuggets shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Count the basket. Cousins has gotten his first basket of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Pass to Marjanovic. 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Morris passes to Cousins. Here's Forbes. Cousins with a screen on Hardaway. And Cousins throws it down.
Cousins does not mess around in the post. When he's got that kind of positioning, he's going to ram it home.
Hardaway into the lane.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That's his first personal foul.
That was good from Hardaway.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Hardaway hits them both.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover? And Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Back to Bertans. No good there. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, at a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Forbes. No good on the triple. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Cousins. On the wing, Green. Now Morris. Over Green. Morris can't hit. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Launches it. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
For 3, Hardaway. And no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Morris finds Cousins. Here's Forbes. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Forbes has got his first points in this one.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass on the layup. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Morris with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 5. He got it off in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Porter pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 13. Powell, a screen on Murray. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Murray passes to Barton. Now here's Jokic. Now covers. Pass to Porter to the paint. And And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Powell, a screen on Murray. From deep, here's Doncic. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 19.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Murray passes to Barton. Jokic with it. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You just don't say it much for a center, but high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
And here's Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. Now Brunson. Left side, Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now Murray. Back to Jokic. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Murray. 3-pointer. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Doncic. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Murray. And there's the drive. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Gordon left side. Over Finney-Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Doncic. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-pointer. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Murray against Doncic. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Jokic. And he converts the layup.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Count it.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nuggets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jamal Murray.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Doncic's shot is good.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Doncic outside. And gets it to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
and a good Thursday evening to you.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul, and Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brunson against Booker. There's the pass to Doncic. A 3-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Doncic against Paul. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from 8. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they kept the defense off balance.
Doncic looking it over. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the 3-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability pulls off the charts.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From downtown. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it. He also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And here's Booker after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Paul kicks to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Off the run. They get it back. Back to Paul. Driving inside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Powell with the steal. Ball against Doncic for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Taken away. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. Brunson, no good. Suns trail by 5. Booker dishes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Outside, Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. He's off on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Booker the pass to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Dallas.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lays in the alley-oop. And it's a tie ball game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Booker looking around to the middle, and the dunk by Booker.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Doncic following the score by Phoenix. Passes to Bullock. A 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Doncic outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. Suns leading by 3. Booker the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Now, Brunson, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. The offensive rebound. Average trail by 3. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brunson against Booker. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Booker.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ayton inside. Powell on him. Ayton kicks to Booker. From deep 3-point range. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Here's Powell out to Doncic. Off target from outside.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Pass to Crowder. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Bullock. Bridges with the steal. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Through the first half, plenty of basketball though left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Now, here's Craig. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. Goes up on the block. Green with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Phoenix leading by 8. Down low, here's McGee. Sweet move, and it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through. You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Hardaway, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Johnson and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
And here are the Mavericks now after the Suns pick up 2. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Here's Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Blocked again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dinwiddie drives in and finished off by Berton.
Strong
move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Here's Payne. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Johnson. From past the arc. And they get it back. Here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Green. McGee with the block. Here's Craig, and that one is stuffed right through.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Payne. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shamet missing. Dallas shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Suns lead by 19.
The assist totals, Devin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the right side. McGee against Marjanovic. Payne passes to Johnson. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Dinwiddie drives in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. Green is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Ball for 3. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. You have got to be kidding.
Talk about taking things in your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Doncic. Bridges with the steal. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Booker outside. The pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Wide open look. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. And the 3 off target.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 21. Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Doncic against Paul. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. From deep. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bridges with the board.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And Booker kicks to Paul. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And a deep three from Doncic. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 21.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Three-pointer, Crowder drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 20.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Mikal Bridges.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Kept alive. Here's Bullock. Brunson finds Doncic. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Paul passes to Ayton. For three, Booker. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic with it. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Now here's Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. There's a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Reggie Bullock. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the 2 guard. Now here's Brunson. Oh, there's the alley. Can't hit that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. On offense, here's Utah. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
From deep, here's Doncic. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Driving in, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Mitchell from the arc. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Finney-Smith with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Outside Brunson. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I think this is where Powell is really trying to improve, right? Sacrificing his body, taking it right to the defense.
And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic outside. Rebound, Utah. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Bullock. And here's Doncic. Checked by Mitchell. Powell, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Now here's Mitchell. The three is up. From deep, Conley. Bullock puts it in. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Inside. Tipped away. Outside Conley. To the right side. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And Doncic launches from deep. The Mavericks rebound. Pass to Brunson. Doncic right side. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 6. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Throws it up high. Finney-Smith with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Back to Finney-Smith. There's the double with Bogdanovich. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Doncic uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Mitchell from outside the arc. Doncic, no good. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He put together 10 points.
All right, Walker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Utah right now. Doncic, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Conley on the attack. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that sends Dorian Finney-Smith to the free throw line. That one on Mitchell. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Doncic outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah trailing here. From deep, Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Conley against Brunson. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Dallas again missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's get out of the way.
Throwing it down.
Clear the way.
This is when it gets scary for defenses, because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Outside Brunson, the 3-ball. Another miss by Doncic.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Goes back up. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Right side Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic left side. Again, Doncic missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Mavericks trailing. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. To stop the run. Another miss by Doncic.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Doncic up top. Checked by Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 11.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Outside Mitchell from behind the arc.
Rapid foul called on. White foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Powell with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Doncic outside.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consist. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Tim Hardaway. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Hardaway. The shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Inside. Back to Gay. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Green against Pascal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Good on both. You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer, leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Hardaway against Gay. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. It's stolen by Bertans. Pass to Green. Dinwiddie outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Outside Pascal. 4-3. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bertans. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Uncovered. Good work there as it goes. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Outside Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Clarkson.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
And he sinks the second. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Clarkson outside. Gets stolen by Bertans. And now the Mavs on the run. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Outside Pascal. From outside the arc. Here's Clarkson. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Green against Gay. Kicks it out to Hardaway. This one for 3. The rebound by Whiteside.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Jacks up a 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Bertans. Oh, and he got fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in play, the previous play is a personal foul call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Defended by Hardaway. Clarkson outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Going inside. The shot misses.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Bertans. Nails it from 3. Bertans has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Hernan Gomez. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Gay. And Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. Nifty move. The offensive rebound. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Mitchell against Hardaway. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Davis Bertans.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
3 seconds left. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, if he's got momentum step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So it's Utah now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got 25 points. Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And the Jazz pushing it up now. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The shot by Conley. No good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball. Ready on the catch.
Now Conley. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Conley. Oh, there's the alley. And Mitchell with the slam.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Here's Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bogdanovic. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Another miss by Doncic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Mitchell with the ball. To the paint. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Gobert. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Doncic outside. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. Again, Doncic missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Dallas again missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to
Look out below.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Fires in the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Gobert from the arc. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Howell sets a screen. Down low. It's tipped. Bogdanovich with it. Now Doncic defending. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And it's Doncic missing. And here's Conley. From deep three-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd